Howdy guys and dolls out there in YouTube land, your favorite little keto group called Diamond. Today is day 856 of my ketogenic journey. We're not sure where Mr. Katie is sitting at right now. Somewhere in the 2-month mark of his keto journey.
60 days.
Okay. So this is hubby, for those of you who do not know. And we're going to share with you what we ate yesterday that was apparently perfectly keto friendly and made me so happy. We're also going to tell you why this video almost did not happen ×2. Yeah, yesterday was a little rough on us. This morning was a little rough on me. And we'll share all the details.
Got me out of work.
Yeah. And why I almost called 911 last night. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And if you want to help me reach my goal of 5,000 subscribers by December 31st, share. That's all I need you to do. Share away. Here we go, y'all. Let's show you what we ate yesterday and some before and after photos. And oh my God, something amazing I got to show you. I can't wait. Yay. You getting an EKG, honey? She said you're getting a free wax. Are you sure? Well, I'm going to be recording you screaming. How about that?
I'm tougher than you.
You have never been tougher than me.
Okay, I'm smarter than you. I know better than you that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so we are breaking our fast at like, I don't know what time is it?
4:45.
4:45. I'm starving. So we got a double baconator and a side salad. Got a couple packs of ranch each and a pack of mayonnaise. Oh, and Diet Cherry Dr. Pepper. Me and hubby got chicken Parmesan marinara with that was fried in coconut oil. Broccoli and cheese. You don't like cheese on yours. When did that happen?
Every once in a while. I actually do like cheese on mine.
I'm supposed to know when that is. I don't have the sprinkly cheese. We're out of that. The yellow one.
Sliced cheese.
I'm gonna run away from home, y'all. Guys, so craving chocolate severely last night, PMS and all. I had 3 of these, way too many, and a handful of these. And hubby ate one of my performance nut butters. And I could cry. My calories and macros for the day, 1,790 calories, 45 grams of total carbs. A lot of those were from fiber and what people would consider net carbs, but I'm a total carber. 148 grams of fat and 87 grams of protein. Did y'all see all that? That's what we ate yesterday. And that was grandbaby being cute, the oldest one, the youngest one, and the oldest one kind of attacking the camera. Anyway, let's talk about you first for yesterday. So we told you tonight his heart and chest has been kind of hurting, right?
You're right. So I left work yesterday.
Yeah, so he left work yesterday.
And went to the doctor. And what did they say?
Well, they attached all this goop on him, all these doodads.
EKG, like I told her they would. And the results came back like I told her they would. There's nothing wrong with my heart.
Except he had a very minor event in February of 2015. We have no idea how the EKG machines can tell any of that, which is, it's really wild.
Nor do we have any idea what that was about, because I don't remember having an event. So
yeah,
she said something about it being my car wreck that I had back in 2016, but I reminded her that it was 2016.
We're not gonna argue about it anyway. So he's okay. His heart's okay. They do talk about putting him on a stress test, possibly if his insurance will cover it. But it seems like something you don't really need, considering his heart seems to be pretty fine and strong. It's probably just anxieties. So
it's not anxiety. It's been going on for 2 years.
Maybe you've been anxious on and off for 2 years.
Nah.
I can make it hurt right now.
I know you can.
Anyway, so let's talk about me, shall we? So you guys know that I was having a headache yesterday. It turned into a massive raging migraine.
You know how you got rid of it? You gave it to me.
I don't mind giving it to you. I'd have gave it to any damn body last night except for the grandbabies. But it turned into one of those headaches where a lobotomy sounded like a good idea. Running into a brick wall head first sounded wonderful. Anything to make it stop. It was one of those 10 out of 10, you're dying kind of headaches. You'd rather give birth headaches. And I couldn't get rid of it. So I forgot something though. In an attempt to get rid of it, for those of you who don't know, I've been on antibiotics for a sinus infection. And I thought that the headache was coming from my sinuses. So I went like an idiot, and I'll tell you why I was stupid in a minute, to get some Sudafed. I've kept it around the house for the family, but I forgot that I should not take that. If you have high blood pressure, a decongestant like Sudafed is a terrible idea. And they make some that are specific for high blood pressure, but I forgot about this. I completely forgot about it. Well, anyway, my blood pressure just kept going up. See, that decongestant not only shoots your blood pressure up, but it stops your blood pressure pills from working. So at 4 o'clock this morning, I woke up with a terrible headache, massive migraine, really weak, really dizzy. My hands were shaking. I couldn't hardly see straight. And I contemplated calling 911. I really thought about it really hard and was like, because I don't think I could make the ride in the car to get to the hospital. But I did ultimately wake him up, and I finally just rolled over and went back to sleep after checking my blood pressure, which last night was, what, about
260 something, I think.
It was really high. It was like 260 over 183. It was super high. But I still rolled over and went back to sleep because my blood pressure can get really high. And I was like, well, I took my blood pressure pills. I took my sinus medicine. And then I rolled back over with my eyeballs flew open and checked and remembered that Sudafed should not be taken by people with high blood pressure for any reason. But I forgot. In fact, if you go to the hospital with low blood pressure, they will give you a shot of the same stuff Sudafed is based off of to raise your blood pressure. Okay, so this morning he had already went to work, and I texted him a picture of my new blood pressure that I had just taken, which was 231 over 163, which for those of you who don't know, normal blood pressure is 120 over 80. So super high, stroke level. And I told him, I said, I can't see straight, man. I can't do anything. I'm nauseous. This is horrible. He came home and took me to the hospital, which is luckily the fastest hospital on earth. You walk in, you walk back, the doctor's in the damn room, nurse is still trying to ask questions while the doctor is like, okay, here's what we're going to do.
In a room waiting before you get there.
He really is. I mean, it's like that. It took us 2 hours in total to get there, which is a 45-minute trip, to have the doctor see me, to be checked out, and on our way home. 2 hours, okay? And that was amazing. I got a shot in my arm, a shot in my bum, and 2 blood pressure pills that all helped a whole lot. Now, I still have a slight headache. It's back there like looming. It's one of those headaches you could feel that just might come out. But he said that the shot should last a day or two. And apparently it's too much to put in like one area. So they give you 2 shots. So, yeah, my bum and my arm hurt. But not as bad as my head hurt this morning. And I'm alive and well. So I'm very happy about that. And he did tell me to follow up with my regular doctor, obviously.
Like ASAP.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what good it's going to do. She can't get my blood pressure under control.
I would recommend her saying about that medicine they gave you at that person. I mean, it literally lowered you by 10 points
I think
as soon
they
as you
gave
took
me
it.
what's called clonidine. I think that's what they said it was. But it did start to lower my blood pressure pretty quickly. Plus it was a high dose. And there was 2 of them. So.
But like, literally, I sit down while you took it, within 5 minutes, it went down.
Yeah.
10 points.
But you know, also I had the shots too. And it might have went down because of the headache.
You went down before you got the shot.
Okay. Well, anyway, the shots.
She was
will help
prepping
lower
you for the
blood
shots
pressure.
when I noticed it was 179.
Okay. Well, anyway, yeah, that's great, right? So, other than my bum and arm hurting and, you know, stroke level, high blood pressure, for those of you who are new to me, that is not a keto problem. That is a 12-year problem.
That is a husband problem, got in stress.
Yes.
And kids.
He drives me crazy. That's what it is. So I'll tell you about my shirt in just a minute. I started telling something else, but I forgot, and it's important. Oh, I want to answer a question since we're on the subject. So Barbara, who I don't think is a subscriber, and I think she's new to me, she might not have subscribed, I don't know, but she asked a question. How long have you been keto? Are you healthy eating high fats? How's your blood work? So I started keto with 25 medically diagnosed diseases, including blood cancer, type 2 diabetes, the high blood pressure, which is stress related, not diet or anything else related. It's simply stress related, and I can't do anything about it because apparently my body likes to be damn stressed out. And by the way, fasting, for those of you who don't know, does cause stress on the body, but it's not necessarily a bad thing for most people. But perhaps I should stop fasting for a little while and just see if it helps.
That might be a good idea.
So I might just do that and just kind of eat willy-nilly. Although I hate to do that because every time you eat, you spike your insulin levels, and every time you spike your insulin levels,
you get kicked.
You're waiting to...
I mean, you get slightly
Well,
kicked.
you get a minor kick. Everybody does every time they eat, but it's like tiny, and you'll come back in really, really quick. But it will slow your weight loss. So I don't want to eat too many
I'd
meals
rather
in
you
one day.
slow your weight loss than slow your heartbeat. If you know, get my
My
groove.
heartbeat's great.
No,
They told me one time if I got my heartbeat down, my blood pressure would come down.
That's a lie.
My heartbeat was always between 110 and 130. Always at
So that's
311 pounds.
That's mine.
Right. But see, mine was always like that. And they told me if I lowered my heartbeat, if I lost the weight and lowered my heartbeat, which by the way, at rest now, my heartbeat's like 59. And at most, it's like 100. And that's working and all that stuff. So I lowered my heartbeat, but not my blood pressure.
Like for me, I know, since I've been having, I've been dogging me about my chest pain, and keep an eye on my heartbeat. And like I've been showing you, it's been getting pretty high. It's like the highest is 132. But
it's the funny thing is the doctor doesn't seem to be a problem with that, and he's healthy, slim, and that should not be that high. But we can't seem to do anything about it. Anyway, back to Barbara's question. I started out with 25 diseases. I still have one left that's stubborn as shit. I am perfectly healthy. My triglycerides were in danger zone level. They're perfectly normal now. Every last bit of my blood work is normal now, where it was through the roof, absolutely crazy. I even had my white blood cell count was always showing that I had a raging infection in my body. That's why the doctor sent me to a hematologist and discovered I needed an oncologist and a hematologist.
all the gynecologists. Needed all of the
Not all the gynecologists. I need one now. Frickin' period won't go away. But anyway, and you'll find, if you're new to keto, that is a common trend in the keto community. Your blood work, your body, your health improve across the mark. Every last bit of it. You might have something stubborn like I do, but you'll improve. So the high fats is not dangerous. High carb, however, is. So be very careful with your carbs. That causes you to, hold on to water weight, causes a lot of inflammation, which is the marker for most disease. So it turns out sugar and carbs are pretty much the most dangerous thing we can do to a human body. But anyway, yeah, I'm healthy. Other than, blood pressure.
hold on. While we was at the doctor for my appointment, and the doctor mentioned, that he needs to know every little side effect that I might be having with the chest pain.
Every little side condition,
Anything. So I started telling them everything. Like, I feel like when I lay down to go to sleep, I feel like somebody put cigarettes out on my leg. It don't last long. It's painful at the second, but I rub it, it goes away, it doesn't happen again. And then I get cramps really bad.
Right.
Mostly at night when I'm getting ready to bed, or when we might try to fool around.
So we asked the doctor about his potassium level. Turns out his potassium level was a little high the last time they checked in October. No big deal, perfectly fine for him. So it's not his potassium.
But what was high?
What was high?
You know what he said was high?
Your cholesterol? Now, again, that's perfectly normal on keto too.
We didn't tell him I was on keto.
Right.
Eating a high-fat diet.
Right. So most people's cholesterol will go up on keto. It's not dangerous. Number one, your body's in repair mode.
He said it was slightly high.
Right.
So.
Plus, you have fat cells that have cholesterol stored in them because cholesterol is the building block of your body. Every cell in your body is made out of cholesterol. So if your cholesterol shoots up, either you're losing weight and the fat has to go somewhere, the cholesterol has to go somewhere, or you're in repair mode.
Yeah.
So that's not a big deal. But now we have to look at his sodium and his fluid intake. I think
We
the fluid
think
intake is the problem.
yeah, I think you're right. I think it's the fluid because I really, unless I'm sweating a lot, I really don't drink a lot. So I'm going to start trying to drink a lot more and see where that goes.
Let's go ahead and get to your weigh-in because I think this is kind of long already.
Okay. Nothing to report. I stayed the same. 154.4. 3 days in a row. It is what it is. I'm not mad about it. 155.4. I'm sorry. 155.4. Not a bad place to be.
No. Anyway, I've got something remarkable to show you and my weigh-in. Let me show you this. Have you noticed this shirt? Let me show you why it looks like this. It's amazing and fantastic and fantabulous.
And all those.
Tabulous words?
Yeah.
Hey guys, guess what I found? The first shirt I ever wore for my before and after pictures, my before pictures. I thought it was lost forever. Tell me this sucker ain't a nightgown / dress now. I wore this because it was about the only thing big enough to fit me comfortably. 311 pounds and now I am 160, nope, I wish. 176.6. Woohoo! Oh, by the way, yesterday I was 177.8, so that is 1.2 pounds down. Yay me.
There's a ton of them.
Okay, you can put it on. So there you have it, guys. There you have it. That's our weigh-in for the day and our update for the day.
Don't you look
and why
beautiful?
my shirt is so huge.
Yes, you look
He
beautiful.
says I got a big head, but then he tells me stuff like that. I don't know. I love poking his butt. The pokey button. Where's my Pokemon? Oh, I'll put him back. Okay.
You got jokes.
I got plenty of jokes.
I know you do.
I'm cute and adorable, and my
Yes,
head
you
is
are.
big. It's going to fly off my shoulders. Anyway, don't you pop my head. Anyway, guys and dolls, we will talk to you tomorrow. Much love to you.
Hopefully I'll be at work doing mine. Hopefully. Because I missed a day and a half.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
because he had to come home for me and he left yesterday for him. Paycheck's going to suck, but oh well, right?
Hey, family comes first, right?
That's right. Much love to you. Bye, y'all.